And we are ready for the tip-off, presented by Richard Harris Law Firm, and it goes to the Valkyries first. Carla Light up top in her 5th start on the season, steps it back, high archer, gets it. Gave that one a good chance. It goes through first points.
It's the bounce.
Smith inside, gets it from Bell, hounding defense though, hanging out. Wilson in the right corner, up and rattles that one down. A 3-ball.
She's getting that space. She's been working on her range in the offseason. It's been showing.
Oh, and there's a quick little crossover, and on the inbound, the hustle play faces. High screen, pick and roll. Gray, fader, gets it. Chelsea Gray getting into the action. Her first been waiting it, but Kyla George has checked in, and she's one of those players they just recently picked up as the ball moving gets out to Nye, and her first point's making it hard, and Nye loses it trying to hand it off to Jewel Lloyd, and now the Valkyries outrunning, and nothing you can do about that. With a long rebound, there's Charles, hustle play, and Asia Wilson, anticipation, steps into the passing lane, gets the steal.
A read from Wilson.
They kick it down to Lloyd. That's where she likes to go. Now the ball working around. Nye thought about it. Lloyd doesn't. Right up, around, no good. Chelsea Gray, perfect position. As this clock winding down, 6-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Light tried to take it up. Repair, tips it up. Third-year player out of France. One of 3 players from the French national team play as Gray. And one at the buzzer. Oh. Marky, thanks very much. Second quarter underway, and it was a turnover at the other end by the Aces. And the push by the Valkyries as there's an aggressive drive. Lloyd hit one earlier, gets another. She's got that left corner down. What the team had to do today, she said it has to start in the first quarter. Well, the first quarter was a good one for the Aces, and now you can't let down, though. Can they string together two? This is going to push. Evans will bring it up. High screen from Gustafson. Evans in the lane, and a pretty touch, and an and one.
Jack Young in her interview after that first quarter is like, we're not letting up just because we're up. This is where they need to have that uniform 40, Krista.
Yep, you are right. The miss by Martin on the left side, but no. Asia Wilson back on.
This is where they will post up. You see Jack Young in the post.
Up D coming over, but not able to stop the drop. There's some length and wingspans out there with Ami here. In fact, Binley Smith, 3-pointer, good. And Alyssa Smith behind the arc.
That's how long and athletic Asia Wilson is, and stays with the play.
Gets a shot, puts it up, so strong, and one. With some emotion. And she's a wide wingspan.
And they will just tip it out because the defense isn't set, and you can get some of those shots off from long range.
Salon gets it. They work it around to the top of the key, and much needed. Young back on as well. Lloyd, no hesitation, right wing, around and down.
Shots, and that's what the Aces are great at, especially Wilson and Young.
Lloyd with 13 points gets the free throws and another chance to extend the lead up. It's into Bell. She gets it to go. Kirsten Bell, her first points of the ball game, and they come right at the buzzer. I thought that Binley was on the midcourt line. Instead, it's a save for the Valkyries.
Got a seat right here, but end of the shot clock. Burton does a little step back, and there is one that drains. And Coach Becky Hammond for the Aces is wasting no side, but saw the long pass, got in the passing lane.
Smith, fader, some contact, but cleaning it up on the other side. J.O. with a big, strong move. And Burton got tripped up. Wilson, there's Bell with an offensive rebound. A lot of opportunities, and finally Jackie Young makes them pay.
3.
Let's bring Marky Freeman back in. What do you have, Marky?
Yeah, I had a conversation with Kirsten Bell yesterday, or earlier today, and we talked about how do you recover.
Jackie Young trying to lose the D, and then gets the shot, uses the Smith screen up top.
And that's what it looks like.
Late on the left side, lefty drive off the mark, repair another offensive rebound. Here's Charles with a swish. Extra effort paying off. Really repair.
The physicality and the defense, there's been an intentionality from the halftime on both ends of the court there.
Yeah, as I say, I feel like the Valkyries have been much more aggressive, though, coming out, and you figured that they would. 2.5 left, third quarter. It's been a fast one. On me here back in. She had really good minutes in the first half. Martin protecting the ball up and
Kate have been able to do.
Yep, they've been pumping out some good product from Iowa. Shot clock down to 2. Lloyd recognizing, gets the shot up and good. Right at the last second.
Shit, talk about locked in. She says, hey, I'm finding my voice no matter if it's in the second unit or the first unit, and she is just performing. It's almost like Krista.
She has 16, but back at you, says Kyla Charles, just 1 of 2 since being picked up. And Jewel Lloyd says, I got another one as well.
That's the goal.
And enjoying herself, and like so unselfish to say, look, I'll come up the bench. Let's mix something up. Let's try something different. Repair starting to get a hot hand, though. She's up to double figures, first Valkyries player in double digits.
Repair is tough. I mean, she might stand at 6'4", but she's a non-traditional post. She can nail those threes.
Repair thought about it. Really Repair, 57% three-point shooter, and I think that number's gone up here. She finishes. Oh, speaking of hot hands. Feed the Mamba. Late one to foul by Evans. Evans loses her momentarily. And the finish, Carla Late wanted an and one.
Of course, a couple of blocks as well.
Third quarter, a much better one for the Valkyries. They scored 25 points, and they get the first points to start this. See if they do it here. Chen gets the start this quarter, tries to bank it up, no good. And a missed rebound leads to second chance effort.
Seeing if that might take the Aces out of their offensive momentum.
Nye gets to start this quarter, and she finds a gap and the opening. Aaliyah Nye.
Golden State staying in a matchup, zone defense.
Movement without the ball. Great.
She is moving, and she is so great on that baseline. Chelsea Gray finds her from 40 feet out. But wow, Charles with the answer, Krista.
Finally, I think thanks to Asia Wilson Gray. One step in, shot won't go. Wilson, offensive rebound, muscles it up, left hand good.
For these offensive boards.
14 points for Asia Wilson now, takeaway by Gray, and Ace is going to keep pushing pace. Lloyd, she's had a hot hand, still does. And Natalie Nicase calls a timeout. It's the pace.
That's impressive because she'll wait, and if she doesn't have the shot, she knows that the defense is collapsing and kicks it out.
Shot at the other end was Kyla Charles, and an answer was...
That's where they get that hustle, and especially from those long threes.
And
so is Asia.
That's right, another offensive rebound for the Aces, and Chelsea Gray makes them pay. Repair, right side, Wilson Lake getting out on her, and Repair another three-pointer.
Against Chicago on Friday, so back-to-back games where she's just putting it up for the Valkyries.
Oh, and then the long rebound off the miss by Lloyd ends up being Golden State with 16 offensive rebounds, 17 offensive rebounds for the Aces is out of the break. Another bucket for Carla Late.
And that, what a great number was called yesterday with the Sky is, you know, in her previous 4 or 5 seasons, she only made 21.
She's in double figures. Charles in double figures off the bench. Bench has been good. Gustafson spotted up and gets it. Another 3-ball for Megan Gustafson. Aces trying to go above 500 once again. It appears they will do so. They'll move to 15 and 14. And the Valkyries will go to 500, 14 and 14. That's pretty much the way the second half of the season is going to go. I mean, pretty much you're playing back-to-backs or you're playing every other day. There's not going to be a lot of time off, as Evans was trying to lose Chen. Wanted an and one. She was frustrated about it. As Becky Hammond's team showing some pride today, as she had hoped they would. They moved to 15 and 14, giving some love to her former assistant, Natalie Nicase, and now they'll meet up once again, as I mentioned, next Wednesday on the 6th. Good bounce back. And